Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to present on our project proposal of branding and marketing plan for the Department of Tourism. My name is Putri Suraminto Anasani and I am the project leader. I work together with my colleagues and they are Nur Fatin Hanisa, Nur Ainin Ilyana, Nur Solihatun Najiha and Fatin Najwa. Before continuing any further, I would like to introduce our company first. Our company's name is Creative Global Consultants Sendirian Berhad and it was officially registered on 17 January 2007. If you would like to make an appointment with us, you may contact us at 03-2382-5500 or you may come directly to our office located at level 27, Menara 3 Petronas, Persiaran KLCC, Kuala Lumpur. If you would like to find out about us more, or about our previous work, you may visit our official website at www.creativeglobal.com.my. If you have any inquiries you would like to ask us, you may send us an email at creative.global@gmail.com. Next, Nur Ainin Ilyana will explain on our company's background and the objective of this project work.
We from Creative Global Consultant providing consultancy not only in domestic companies but also international companies from worldwide. The logo we redesigned purposely to portray our company with the colors of pastel, purple and pink, which represent our ambitions, wisdom and creativity in providing consultation for our clients in the tourism industry for the past decade. The design was kept simple in highlighting the simplicity of our services. The establishment of Creative Global Consultant in 2007 was originally founded by Fatin Najiha, Nur Fatin Hanisa, and Nur Solihatun Najiha, whereby a year later, me, Nur Ainin Ilyana, and Putri Soraya joined this group. The company was built with our experience in this tourism industry within our expertise, which are Fatin Najwa was a researcher at Travel and Tourism Research Association. Both me and Nur Fatin Hanisa expert in finance and marketing department. Putri Soraya was a human resources manager in one of the hotel in Kuala Lumpur, and Nur Solihatun Najiha specialized in event management. With the same belief between five of us, we will put an effort in this industry to help the people and country by creating more job opportunities and attracting more tourists and investors, whether national or international. We also want to offer the tourists by helping them to relieve their stress from daily life and let them explore various new experiences. Next is I'm going to talk on the four objectives that we are focused on this proposal, which are first is to create a higher profile for the Department of Tourism nationally and internationally. In this objective, it allows people to get a quick overview of the department's service, unit strengths, and track records. With the right strategy, it will also help the department to attract more potential investors nationally and internationally. Therefore, we aim to utilize this project to the max to create a higher profile for the Department of Tourism. Second objective is to highlight the attraction in Malaysia. Malaysia is a friendly, culturally rich nation that modern and comfortable yet has managed to retain its ecological beauty. The country is a mix of Malay, Chinese, Indian, Arabic, European, Peranakan and other ethnicity, and its landscape is dotted with temples that rub shoulders with mosques and churches. You can eat and drink your way through Malaysia. Its choice of gastronomic offerings is legendary. Hawkers move around on foot, bicycle, tricycles, and motorcycle, and including vans to vend their food. Store line, 5-foot walkway, and side lanes. Some even operate from booths within shop, kopitiams, markets, and air-conditioned restaurant, and also large-scale food courts within shopping malls. Most importantly, Malaysia has world-renowned attractions that make a trip here immeasurably rewarding. We aim to cultivate intercultural understanding in tourists. Third objective is to boost international investment. With the improvement of basic infrastructure, it helped to increase international investment in the country, which lead to the increasing activity in the economy. And the last objective is to support low-income economies. Tourism industry mostly comprises of small and medium enterprise, especially in rural areas. It helps in supporting economy diversification and creates jobs for rural youth and ethnic minorities.
Creative Global Consultant will act as the consultant and managers throughout the project implementation. The implementation will be under constant monitoring of the Department of Tourism to ensure maximum efficiency and effectiveness. 6 managers from Creative Global Consultant are appointed solely for the purpose of this project. They are the Human Resource Manager, Financial Manager, Research and Development Manager, Strategy Manager, Branding Manager, and Marketing Manager. Each person in the project team has their own responsibilities and job descriptions. The Department of Tourism, as the supervisor, needs to supervise the overall project implementation. First, the Human Resource Manager is primarily responsible for manpower planning by anticipating the future needs and determining the number of employees required for the project. Second, the Financial Manager is responsible to record and monitor the financial transactions during the project implementation. Next, the Research and Development Manager is responsible for discussion with important stakeholders. The Strategy Manager is responsible to strategize the marketing plan. The Marketing Manager is responsible to raise brand awareness through creation of marketing campaigns. And the Branding Manager is responsible to implement the branding strategy. The managers in the project team have different qualifications and education levels. Nur Fatin Hanisa, Nur Ainin Ilyana, Nur Solatun Najiha, and I have finished our studies at bachelor's degree level. Meanwhile, Fatin Najwa and Amani Akila have just finished their studies at the master's level. Creative Global Consultant is very experienced in the travel and tourism industry. These are some of our notable experience that we find relevant with this project. In 2013, he was appointed as the official consultant for Bangi Hotel Resort. In 2015, he was appointed by Orchid Country Club Singapore to build and implement a marketing plan for them. In 2018, we collaborated with Clyde Travel Management United Kingdom. Among the deliverables provided by Creative Global Consultant to the Department of Tourism are the Responsibility Metric (RM) and the Work Breakdown Structure (WBS). RM and WBS are based on each manager to provide clear insight of their respective tasks, activities, and responsibilities. This is to help avoid task overlapping between the managers. Our company will also provide the planning of activities to prevent disruption or delay during the project implementation. As shown on the screen right now is the Work Breakdown Structure (WBS) and the Responsibility Metric (RM). Regarding the schedule, this project will be implemented within the period of 2 years, beginning 1st of March 2021 until 28th of February 2023. Creative Global Consultant works for 8 hours daily and 6 days per week. Our weekly holiday is on Sunday. Therefore, the exact duration of this project implementation is 626 days. Creative Global Consultant will utilize this ample time to implement the project thoroughly. As shown on the screen right now are the Microsoft Project Planning, Gantt chart, network diagram, and the project timeline.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Suhatan Najihah binti Makisti and I'm from Department of Strategy and will explain about the strategy for this project. Creative Global Consultant will propose the strategy that will focusing on economic development and diversification as response to the Department of Tourism. For this purpose, Creative Global Consultant will develop a specific marketing campaign for two strategic direction, including large industrial project or partnership, and also medium industrial and commercial projects or business retention. Our firm will propose a campaign that will expand and introduce the ASEAN culture to the global, as well as improving the current campaign that focus on economic development and diversification. The main campaign is Visit Malaysia and Buy the Malaysian Products. During this campaign, Creative Global Consultant will be providing programs and also promoting the agro-business sector, manufacturing sector, energy sector and also technology sector. For agro-business sector, our firm will doing a promoting that modernization of nation's agriculture industry, that including smart farming, aquaculture and cash crops. This modernization agriculture industry will reduce Malaysia's heavy reliance on imports, improve the value chain of agriculture on the halal food industry, and also promoting the using of new technologies such as AI, artificial intelligence, drones, robotics that will increase the profit and reduce risk for the agribusiness. For manufacturing sector, Creative Global Consultant will propose to Department of Tourism to improving the small and medium-sized enterprise (SMEs) industry to promote the products in the international trade and upgrading the existing tourism product that will be an attraction for tourists to visit Malaysia. Other than that, our firm purpose that Department Tourism to improve and build more accommodation for tourists to attract more tourists to visit the country, as well as contribute to the economic growth. For energy sector, Creative Global Consultant will be focusing on promoting the utilization of renewable energy technologies in tourism industry. As an example, our firm will propose to the Department of Tourism to make the hospitality industry to use a substantial amount of energy for providing services and comfort to the tourists, as well as use the consumable energy for tourism facilities. These strategies will be conducted to save the environment and consuming the energy efficiently. For technology sector, our firm will be utilizing the digital marketing to promote the Department of Tourism activities and events. For this strategy, we will do a collaboration with national and international media practitioners, including social media influencers and travel agents, to experience the attraction places and product in Malaysia. We will do more on social marketing as the tourist is more attracted to visit Malaysia through the advertisement and article that have been published in the social media. For the media and advertising tactics, Creative Global Consultant will do more marketing strategies that including the printing and digital media, trade publication, videos, and also distribute the handouts. Printing and digital media advertising, the firm have proposed to promote the program of Department of Tourism through the large internet browsers such as Trivago or any travel sites. Other than that, Department of Tourism can use other social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube to promote the Department of Tourism. The users of social media will promote the unique attraction place and unique products that only have in Malaysia. Creative Global Consultant also will promote the programs or event through the television channels and radio channels and shows the other countries about the higher profile of Department of Tourism in Malaysia nationally and internationally. For example, to advertising and the campaign, the firm will focus on outdoor advertising such as bus wrapping throughout the year or through the billboards and LED screens. The strategy that Creative Global Consultant have been proposed will support the current Department of Tourism existing development program as well as other countries will attract to invest in Malaysia and increase the trade business. To increase the investor towards the economy development, Creative Global Consultant recommend the Department of Tourism to optimize the usage of latest technology in the priority sectors such as agribusiness and manufacturing sector. Our firm also suggests that Department of Tourism to maximize the integrate marketing campaigns such as works closely with an organisation that including Martrade, Pharma and MIDA. And lastly, product diversification. Through the product diversification, Department of Tourism will form a strategic partnership with any airlines, nationally or internationally, as well as tour operator collaboration. Creative Global Consultant also proposed the Department of Tourism to leverage on selected international major events by take part in many more major international tourism trade such as ASEAN Tourism Forum (ATF) or World Travel Market (WTM). By taking part in the major international events, Department of Tourism can expand and attract the foreign direct investment FDI in Malaysia.
Next, I will be presenting on Creative Global Consultant event. Creative Global Consultant ways to deal with the consultancy administration will be multidisciplinary and consultative in nature. For example, gathering all the top abilities in the different required specific field all in all surveys and assess the subject of concern comprehensively and imaginatively. Also, consistently guarantee that most elevated level of expert sources of information and yield are conveyed. In addition, Creative Global Consultant will ensure that all budget will be well utilized along will produce a great quality outcome. The objective and goals will be innovatively and creatively harmonized into the conceptual and planning framework and eventually evolve as the core pillar of support to provide significant incremental performance and value to the design, development, management, and operation of the proposal. It is envisaged that the proposal will be designed, developed, and managed according to specific objective and goal which Creative Global Consultant would like to propose. The first objective is to build brand mindfulness or brand awareness, as branding is very important to get recognition and known by customers and targeted group. Creative Global Consultant will ensure that Department of Tourism's brand is attractive, memorable, and powerful. Moreover, Creative Global Consultant will ensure that Department of Tourism brands has a professional appearance and well-strategized brand to build trust with customers, potential client, and targeted group in order to be participate in the program and project that will be offered. Secondly, is to ensure a shared vision and well-development project. In order to attract more investors and stakeholders from in and outside the country, government must have a shared vision. This is because a shared vision is an important process for change project, serving to amplify success, increasing participant, and erode the divide between project leaders and their constituents. Thus, Creative Global Consultant will guarantee all projects and programs under Department of Tourism is in line with the vision of targeted investors and stakeholders, either local or global. Lastly, to ensure a remarkable and stand-out project which cover all sectors. In order to widespread medium industrial and commercial projects in all sectors, Creative Global Consultant will ensure that Department of Tourism's program and project is delivered and covered all sectors in Malaysia. In response to develop and implement economic development, branding and marketing strategy that focus on large-scale industrial project and medium industrial and commercial project and business representation, Creative Global Consultant would like to propose 5 events that we believe can help in the effort in creating job and opportunities as well as increase economic investment. The first event that will be held under Department of Tourism is a trade show called Smart Agriculture Expo. This event will be held at Malaysia International Trade and Exhibition Centre, Kuala Lumpur. In this event, all companies and business that related with agriculture sector will demonstrate the next revolution of agriculture sectors combined with the application of modern information and communication technology (ICT) into agriculture. This event is a perfect platform to unveil companies and business abilities and innovation in Malaysia to thousands of decision makers and buyers locally and globally. This event will show that Malaysia's agriculture sector is moving in line with the current trend of Industrial Revolution 4.0. This event will be a joint event with Agriculture and Agro-Based Industry Ministry to boost agriculture revenue. The second event is Malaysia Inbound Tourism Association Fair, or also known as MITA. MITA is the Malaysia's largest inbound tourism association representing travel agents, tour operators, souvenir shop retailer, bus operators, product operators, and restaurant operators that handle more than 1 million tourists yearly and provide more than 35,000 jobs for Malaysians. The key objective in participating in this event is to promote domestic tourism among the Malaysians, foreign tourists, and expatriates. By participating in this event, more information and knowledge about underrated places, restaurants, and shopping centers can be gained, which can increase the possibility of finding a high-rate development places for industrial players, investors, and stakeholders. Thirdly is the International Conference and Expo on Technology Innovation Kuala Lumpur. This conference designed to bring together the leading researchers and industrial experts to present the latest findings, innovation, and solutions in engineering and technology for sustainable future. It also serves as a platform of research collaboration among the experts. It convenes exhibitors, decision makers, as well as buyers to forge new partnerships and strengthen business in IT and technology in Malaysia. This event will invite international inventors, startups, tech companies, designers, and entrepreneurs to showcase and exhibit to promote their latest invention, ideas, prototype, products, and design to the investors, manufacturers, distributors, and marketers to propel their ideas from a concept to reality and from lab to market. By participating in this event, will give Malaysians a local and international exposure through promotional campaign target at the technological and scientific industry, which will benefit Malaysia's development in IT and technology. Next, Creative Global Consultant would like to propose an international event that involves 2 countries, which is Australia and New Zealand. The event is called a roadshow in Malaysia, New Product Seminar to Australia and New Zealand 2021. The objective of the roadshow is to further promote Malaysian new tourism product and services to the Australian and New Zealand travel trade, as Malaysia offers a multifaceted holiday that takes visitors from the shopping haven of one of the world's most modern cities, which is Kuala Lumpur, to the farthest reaches of Borneo native jungle with its abundance of unique flora and fauna, to pristine waters where the visitor can explore a magical underwater world or secluded island. This will make the foreign visitor to consider Malaysia as their ideal partner for their tourism growth and business expansion, as there is a lot of attractive places and rich of natural resources in Malaysia. With this, Malaysia can develop better policies in attracting good investment for the nation to prosper, and look forward to seeing more tourism investment and partnership in Malaysia. In the effort to help Malaysia to achieve the long-term goal, which to have a greener and cleaner energy by lowering the carbon intensity to 35% by 2030, the promotion of solar power event will help Malaysia to step forward for achieving this goal. Solar energy is expected to be the main sector in the future, as the demand for solar energy in commercial and industrial sector is increased and gaining a lot of attention in this country currently. By running an event called Malaysia Solar Expo, will attract industrial players as well as investors and stakeholders, especially from foreign countries that interested in promoting and support the use of sustainable and renewable energy to invest in Malaysia, as they share the same interest and vision. Running this event will not only bring Malaysia toward building a sustainable greener future, but also will stimulate economic regrowth, improve resources efficiency, minimize pollution, and increase resilience to recurrent zoonotic threat and natural disaster. All event is a multi-day event, which domestic event will be held for 3 days, and international event will be held for several days at 2 different places. There will be only one international event that will be held, and the other 4 events will be held within the nation. Lastly, we would like to propose to create a visitor information center. In order to ease the movement of all participants in the event, Global Creative Consultant will collaborate with 2 booking site and travel agency, which is Expedia Group and Booking.com. This is to ensure that all facilities are reachable and easy to be searched by the participant, especially foreign participants. On the official website of Department of Tourism and event website, there will be Visitor Information Center button, which all questions and inquiries can be submitted online. The site also provides visitors to a location with information on the area's attraction, lodging, maps, and other items relevant to tourism, which allow visitors to make a survey before the date of the event. By providing this site, we disclose all information about the area, which can attract decision makers, industrial players, and others to see the ability to invest with the program and project in Malaysia.
Okay, on this technical session, I will focus on 2 things, which are the logo, the current logo, and the improvement of the official website. So the issue that we are facing in the logo are the grammatical error of the slogan, which said "Visit truly Asia Malaysia." However, the speculation has been denied by the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, which he said the slogan is a tagline that can be understood by people who could in English. When over the past decades, the tagline that have been known by the locals and the international tourists are Malaysia truly Asia. This issue portray the Department of Tourism are irresponsible, since English is our second national language. Therefore, grammatical error should not be existent in making a slogan or tagline. So, other issue within the logo is the plagiarism of the rhinoceros Hornbill from stock image from Hornbill Studio. Hornbills famously known in Borneo, Malaysia, which is shown in the logo. We are, as a big country, we are diversity with cultures, ethnicities and language. Therefore, using Hornbill in the logo is acceptable. Next is on the improvement of the official tourism website. This website visited mostly by the foreign tourists. Therefore, to show the beauty of Malaysia must be starting on the first click of the official tourism website. The choices of the word style, fonts, colors are important to attract visitors to search any information in their potential destination. In the website also, information provided must be up to date with the information regarding on the local businesses and activities they can experience. Features that must be added to the website is a space for visitors to fill or leave questions, comments, or concern. In our firm, we provide offer to the Department of Tourism to develop logos and website. The cost for developing a logo will cost around RM1,300. Meanwhile, for website, it will cost 7,099 ringgit, which include the domain, hosting per month, developer, designer, content creator, and search and engine optimization, or known as SEO expert. This SEO expert only need to pay for the first year or 6 months or less, and after the period, our client will not obligate to pay.
And I will be presenting a creative global consultant course. For costing section, manager section will be used RM134,705 ringgit. The amount is to pay for the labor cost, which will be project-based payment for 5 main manager, and to pay for training program of workers that will be involved in this project. We also prepare 5% of contingency or managerial reserve from the balance of contingency reserve in marketing and branding costs. The contingency or managerial reserve will be used if there is a need to hire more professional or any other important expenses to top up insufficient balance in managerial section. For branding and marketing strategic cost section, allocation of 623,200 will be used. All specialists and analysts, include specialists in research and development, has been included here. All event is estimated to use 600,000 nationally and internationally. Contingency reserve in this section is much bigger, which is 12% from the budget given by Department of Tourism. This allocation will support any insufficient part, especially in preparing the event.
Assalamualaikum. Hi. Now I will talk about the risk analysis. So risk analysis is an important thing that should be emphasized in an organization. It is to know in general how we can determine the risk that future may face. So this analysis is one way to view the risk that will occur and convey way to prevent and curb this risk from occurring. So this risk analysis is an effort to maximize exposure for the Department of Tourism. So the first risk we identify in our project is first loss to personal injury. So this consequence of risk is we unable to manage the management because of the illness or being unemployment. So the impact of this risk is high. So we will take the precautionary action, which we will use the risk prevention strategy like provide a backup staff or hiring training staff in resources management skill. And responsible person in this risk is staffing in charge from human resource department. So the response plan is we will identify and fulfill talent needs through recruitment and exclude job seeker that tend to be quick. And the second risk is a network and data security risk. So this may occur because of the staff is possibly opening the door of website
So the hacker can hack and steal information right on it. So this risk, the impact of this risk is high. So we will hire a trainer that have a proper qualification related to the intellectual technology. So the responsible person is digital staff in strategy department. So he will create training a session for awareness and develop skill for the staff. And the third is insufficient participant. So this may occur in our project where the waste cost of the program such as food and beverage. So we will dealing with the client who is a Skypark global client. So about how many of participants and are present. So the responsible person is a marketing department of tourism staff, which he will conduct the visitor information center. So they will provide the absent participant must be prepared to show a letter and the reason of the absence. And another risk that may be occur is insufficient cost. So this is occur when we unable to run the development of this strategy well and smoothly. So this impact is high, and we will provide bill statement of each necessary expenses and cut the cost which are not needed to branding this program. So of course the responsible person in this risk is accountant of the tourism department, which provide the financial information. So they will analyze the record that been kept. And another risk also is a target market or making a poor marketing strategy choice. So this is because of lack of information that what Skypark Global really need in terms to be attract for making collaborative with the tourism department. So this impact is also high. So we will analyze the research that have been done by the agency and use the finding to strategize the opportunity that exists in the business collaboration. So the responsible person, of course, the staff committee from the research and development department. So they will doing the discussion and analyze the strength for the outcome. And another risk that maybe occur is a competitive risk. So this is when the competitor provide a better promotion to our collaborative client, which is the Skypark Global. So this risk impact of this risk is high. So we will set up team and select a key person each department, such as a marketing, human resource, finance, and other and study that area the competitor have in research and how much they invest to attract our client. So the responsible person is in charge person from the research and development department regarding conduct industry analysis and market research. So they will focus on customer, which is a Skypark Global, and invest more on research and development activity. And the other risk that maybe occur also political risk and economic. So this risk may occur because the politics can influence economic management, such as interest rate decision that impact asset price and business costs. So we will curb that risk by another way of managing political risk is incorporating risk into business strategy. So the responsible person, of course, the accounting and a final representative. So by using local equity and debt, so need development assistance, and that will cover by insurance. And another risk, the last of the risk is we predict our project risk. That will occur maybe the potential the project to fail and causes a business loss. So the impact is high, and we will brainstorm all missed opportunity if project is not complete, and make it clear to the who is responsible for what risk. So the responsible person, of course, who is in charge person in research and development department. So they will review the list of possible risks, sources, as well as the project team's experience and knowledge.
And now I will proceed to the control system. According to Anthony, 1965, management of control system is whereby the manager will ensure that all the resources is obtained and the resources obtained is used effectively and efficiently to complete a project. Control system is defined as a systematic system that manages the progress of a project, from the data collecting, data management, and analytic procedures that used to measure the actual performance and compare it with the planned performance. By this control system, manager will track all the activities that have been started or completed, as well as monitor how much money have been spent during the project progress. It is including budgeting, operation, and managing the risk when conducting the project. By having this control system, manager will take a corrective action if the expectation of the project is not achieved. There are 4 phases of control system that have been carried out during the project, including project initiation, project planning, project performance, and lastly project closure. These 4 phases will be conducted by Creative Global Consultant to monitor and measure the actual progress according to the planned schedule. The project must be completed according to the duration that have been given, starting from 1st of March 2021 until 28th February 2023. There is 2 years project, and utilize the budget have been allocated of 1 million ringgit. The best plan of this project is to develop the strategy for the Department of Tourism on the priority sectors of agrobusiness, manufacturing, energy and technology that focusing on economic development and diversification. Creative Global Consultant will develop the strategy that will focusing in economic development, branding and marketing that will use from the duration of project that is 2 years within the budget of 1 million. If the plan of strategy is agreed by the Department of Tourism, the project may proceed according to the planning, and the Creative Global Consultant will create the strategy that not only create the Department of Tourism a higher profile nationally and internationally, but also will make the Department of Tourism as business-oriented place for investment, along with creating the job opportunity. During the first phase, that is project initiation, Creative Global Consultant will identify the Department of Tourism needs and objectives to achieve when implementing the project. Our firm will propose the project charter that include the project objective, expected benefits, and any requirement or conditions when performing the project. Creative Global Consultant will propose the strategy that prioritize to marketing the Department of Tourism, such as partnership with airlines and having a tour operator, collaboration that includes the local and international operator to promote tourism related product and attraction place. During the second phase, which is project planning, our firm will show how the project scope will be accomplished during the project duration. Creative Global Consultant will set up the project Gantt chart to make sure the firm will go through the process accordingly with the requirement on what have a firm have been planning. During this phase also, our firm will identify the risks that might happen during performing the project and all the resources that will be used, including place, capital and human resource. The third phase of control system is project performance. That is the most crucial part of the project. This is because this phase of project, managers will lead all the team's members to complete the project according to the project objective. During this phase, strategy managers will monitor and control the progress of the project and will taking any corrective action if the progress having any delays or having not enough resources. Project performance is the longest phase of the project life cycles and predictably the most demanding part. It is because the project performance is main key to complete the work defined in the project management plan and achieve the project objective. The last phase in the control system is project closure. During this phase, project leader will formally close the project and under this project closure, Creative Global Consultant will prepare the document that contains report for analyzing and evidence towards the project. During this phase, project manager will evaluate all the staff involved during the progress and will be conducting the post-project evaluation to compare the actual progress and planned progress during the project. During the post-project evaluation, Creative Global Consultant will be conducting a meeting and discuss the performance during the project and recommend any improvement for the next project. During the meeting also, our firm will discuss the resolution and discuss with the Department of Tourism to get a feedback regarding satisfaction through a post-project customer evaluation survey. In conclusion, during the project closure, the firm will documentation all the project information and achieving the project document safely.